just split right in half, which is pretty dang crazy, man.
This man is living in year 2060 or something. All sorts of critters. But you know what else we ran into? A dang scorpion, dude.
Oh, yeah. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we had a bunch of stuff going on, mainly with the framers. They knocked out almost all the stuff inside of the house, and then they moved to the outside where they started building that deck. And they're actually currently building that right now, so we'll keep you guys as updated as possible. And also, you may be wondering what that big old orange can is right there, and that's actually a dumpster, which that's exactly what we're gonna do this afternoon. We're gonna do a bunch of cleanup, because there's a big old pile of wood and trash right there, and inside of the house it's really messy, and a few other areas that we want to take care of, because tomorrow in the morning we got some other guys coming in, like the plumber and also the window guy. We'll explain what the window guy is going to do a little bit later, but as right now, let's just go ahead, grease up the machines, crank those suckers up, and just get straight to work. Dang, son. We got a whole nother viewpoint up here, man.
Dude, this is gonna be called the cliff area, the backyard cliff right here, dude.
This is awesome, dude. And I can't wait to actually start doing some landscaping back here, but that's gonna be when they finish up the porch, right?
Which they got a lot of progress done. As you can tell, they made it up top, which that stuff is gonna go by fairly quickly. And I believe tomorrow they're gonna completely finish it, and we can go ahead and actually start doing our backyard landscaping, dude.
Dude, I can't wait. We've seen all the ideas that you guys had in the comments section. We're definitely gonna do something crazy and try to make something happen. What are you thinking?
Dude,
zip line?
Zip line, rope swing, I don't know, little bridge coming off the patio.
Careful now,
Or
man.
we can go ahead and do like a little rock patio, because we got some big old flat rocks, and put like some metal chairs or whatnot, dude. There's just some awesome things, dude. This whole yard is modifiable. I mean, we're already modding the house right now, dude.
That's the first bolt-on mod to the house.
Nail-on mod right there.
Nail-on mod to the house right there, and it looks amazing, dude. Just look at that porch, dude. It's super tall. But dude, I am loving this view up here, dude. This is crazy,
Might
man.
have to make some stairs going all the way up to here. Who knows? You know what? Because this is our other property going back that way.
Yes, sir.
So.
This is all part of the Goonzquad headquarters, which is legit. But that's all that we're gonna clean up is that front yard, right?
Yeah, we cleaned that big pile up, but we're probably gonna go ahead and call it a day, because we actually got to run to the city, try to connect some power to this property, and also talk to the well guys, see if we can get some flowing water up here. So we're probably gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty, guys. So it is the next day here, and the window guy already came out here. And what did he do?
Dude, he went ahead and measured out all the windows, and he measured out some custom windows that we're gonna be putting in, because we're planning on just completely changing all these windows, just basically revamping the house and making it look way better than it already does.
Because these are old school. These windows right here are about 10 years old, and that arch right there, the window guy is actually telling us that that's like a super old thing right there. I think we're gonna get rid of all those grills inside the windows, or what do you call that? Grits?
Yeah, grits or grills, and we're gonna get rid of the actual window centerpiece where the window slides up, because we're gonna go with the full casement windows on the front of this thing just to make it look really good. And casement is just a big old piece of glass. The window will actually like
open sideways,
open
dude.
sideways, so you'll have a little knob to turn it sideways, we'll do the same thing to that window, but up there, we're planning on doing an actual, what, it was a rectangle?
A rectangle, yep. Instead of that arch right there, we're gonna get rid of that arch and do a rectangle. It's gonna look so much more modern. And as you see, like the white trim around the windows, I think we're gonna change that to black,
yeah,
right?
We're gonna do all the windows black, powder coated black. That way it just looks a lot better, and it's just gonna, and it's kind of gonna match the front door as well because it has that black casement around it.
Yeah, that door may get painted a little bit or whatnot.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe this whole entire house, we may change the color of the stone, like maybe like do some whitewash stone. We're not sure just yet on that. But I think black windows are just going to be on point. And also, we added a few windows.
Yeah, we're adding a window on the side of the house here, and we're doing a bigger window in the kitchen, like we mentioned. And we're probably going to do a bigger window upstairs over there where the actual the bar area is going to be.
Dude.
So that's going to be awesome. And they're all going to be casement windows, which is just going to make that whole entire house look really good. But
framers are already here. These boys should knock out that porch today, so we're super excited about that as well.
But anyways, what do you say? Should we hop in the house and do a cleanup? Because it is dirty in there.
We're gonna do a little bit of cleanup and then we'll go from there.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so we quickly had to run to the Ace Hardware and grab a couple of supplies that we can clean up, and we had to grab the scooper, man.
Man, this is the biggest scooper I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, dude, I gotta have this, dude.
You got to look at that thing, man.
And it's made for job sites, dude.
Perfect. And also we got our chainsaw back right there because the warranty actually did not cover it, and it was gonna be like 300 bucks in parts and labor.
And that's basically as much as that chainsaw costed us.
And on top of that, he said he couldn't get it to start or something like that, so there could be something internally wrong with it, but I guess we're just gonna use that sucker for parts, right?
Oh yeah, we'll use it for parts. If we have to, we'll grab something else, but that's a good parts right there, you know what?
That's a good, hey, maybe that sucker will just fire right up, man. Maybe we'll do some tape.
JB weld
or some tape on that gas tank.
I can start that thing up no problem, dude.
But anyways, yeah, we're gonna test that chainsaw out here in a little bit, but I guess we got a bunch of other supplies here.
Yeah, we got some grease for the, the heavy equipment, and we got some chainsaw oil, some mixing, a bucket, some rags, a broom. I mean, we're ready to go, dude.
Yeah, well, let's hop inside and do some cleanup.
Let's do it.
Alrighty boys, so we just got done cleaning up the house. We did a bunch of cleaning. It looks real nice in there. Little quick update on the deck. They got like the main floor finished up. What do they got left over there?
All they got left is to build our handrails all the way around, but we're probably gonna leave one side of the handrails unfinished because we're still thinking about what kind of stairs we want to do on that thing. They can build them out of that same wood and going down the side of the house, but we're thinking about possibly doing some spiral staircases.
Ooh, dude, that would look so good, some spiral staircases.
Just some metal ones. That way we can custom order them to the dimensions and size that we need, because it'll probably come out to be the exact same price as it will cost us to actually build those steps going down the
spiral
house.
Staircases versus the regular steps they're going to build roughly around the same price. But the spiral staircase is going to look so much better, and it's going to give us more visibility from the kitchen. And there's just not going to be a random staircase running down the side of the house.
Running down the side, which we're probably going to need that space open whenever we're going to be doing all this landscaping here. So I really want to just go ahead and probably just order some online for now. Just get those coming in. We can also just throw them in later.
We're gonna look into that. I think that'd be really cool. It'd make that whole entire backyard pop. Also, we got the electric guys out there hooking up some power right now, which is awesome, dude. We're gonna have a temporary power pole. And we got Pops out here doing something crazy with these rocks.
Dude, he's just splitting rocks, making slabs for us. It's pretty dang crazy how these rocks just split in half. Like he'll probably start nailing on this little hole right here, and this sucker will just split right in half, which is pretty dang crazy, man.
This man is living in year 2060 or something.
2060, man. Yeah, he probably can see through these rocks right here, dude.
With them glasses, man. Yeah. You gotta have that safety, dude. These are some weird rocks. They're like real brittle. Not really, but they like split in half like at certain sections.
Like just compacted in sections. I believe these are like over time. These probably are made from the clay or the soil that we're standing on.
Just super compacted clay. Because look at this. There's like a sheet right here, dude.
Dude, there's a sheet on top of the sheet. Look at this, man. You just crack this sucker right apart, and man, just check that out. That's pretty crazy. But these are perfect to build like a little patio or something. Just nice little slabs. Set them down. If we have a few of them, we can make something nice with them.
Yeah,
dude.
Exactly. But hopefully the framers finish up any like hour here soon, and we're gonna get into that backyard. But there's probably still some other things that we got to do. The plumber actually came out here and
went through the house. He's gonna make sure we need what we need. He's gonna redo some of the plumbing in there, and he's gonna figure out exactly where our septic leads to. He's gonna come out here with like a camera or something and go inside all the pipelines and stuff like that. But as of right now, what do you say?
I say we just go ahead and maybe do a little bit more cleanup. Actually, we got to collect some of the stone and some of the stone out front there. A little bit more cleanup, and then here soon we're gonna move on to something else.
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, man. We done ran into rattlesnakes, copperheads. What else did we run in poisonous?
Lizards. I don't know if they're poisonous or not, but we just ran into 3 black widows, and them suckers are scary looking. We're actually collecting some stone that was left out back over there to bring it over here. That way we can use it later on. And dude, man, those suckers were just all over there, dude.
Where you got the Exterminator 5000 right there?
Yeah, the Exterminator right here. This gets rid of them ASAP, man. We don't want none of those anywhere around here, dude.
Those suckers are pretty poisonous as well. And like I heard, if you get bit, like you get muscle cramps and spasms for like 24 hours straight or something.
Dude, them things, we just don't want to fool with those at all, dude.
Oh no, but This right here looks like the perfect breeding grounds for a black widow right there, or spiders or all sorts of critters. But you know what else we ran into? A dang scorpion, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, we ran into a live scorpion just walking along the floor, and it was pretty dang crazy to see that.
Just having a good old time,
yeah,
huh?
Just having a good old time, man. We had to relocate him as well.
But dude, we're doing the final bit of cleanup right now, and actually we're gonna move on to working on our water shed.
Yep, we gotta build a shed for our water system, and let's just actually go over there and show them exactly what we're gonna do.
Let's do it. All right, so we are here, and as you guys know, we do have a well on site here, so we got to build an actual shed. That way we could actually set everything up in there, right?
Yeah, I believe there was a metal building over on top of this thing, but over time I believe everything just dispersed somehow. A few things went missing here and there. So what we're planning on doing is actually building something right here, just in the bushes right here. We'll probably clean all this out, bush hog it, and we'll probably build it ourselves, honestly, because we kind of went around town looking for a shed building that we can buy, but everything is basically sold out for some reason.
That's crazy, dude.
Weird.
Metal buildings and sheds are just all sold out. Is that like a trend right now or something?
I don't know.
Dude?
I guess so. A she shed or whatever. You know what I mean?
Shed, man.
Those suckers are just selling now.
we're gonna start a dang watershed trend or something.
I know, right? So we're gonna need to build something over here, something like 8 by 10. And kind of tall, that way we can store all of our, you know, pumps and filtration systems.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. As you can tell, there's electrical and everything that needs to be inside that.
And that's exactly what the guy that's going to come back out to set this up said for us to do before we could actually come out here, because he needs to bolt that stuff to the walls and all that good stuff. But we're actually planning on building something nice, but also kind of hidden in the woods. Like that way we could plant some bushes around it possibly, right?
Yeah, we don't want it really too visible. I mean, it's going to be a nice shed. We're going to try to paint it, make it look really legit, but we just want to offset that way you don't really see it whenever you're driving in here and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll match it up to the house somewhat or something.
Who knows?
Eventually. But what we want to do right now is actually probably bush hog all this and then flatten it out a little bit.
Yeah, flatten it out, probably throw the bucket on it after we bush hog it and try to make just a flat platform. Basically just build a foundation for this thing.
Now check that out right there, dude. We got it cleared out. Dude, first off, the bush hogger just ate through this stuff, man.
Ate through it like nothing, man.
Instead of being a ground shark, I think they should call it a Sharknado, dude. That would have been perfect named.
Dude, as you can tell, I just went ahead and tried to clear out a lot more than I wanted to because it was just so fun clearing out with that thing. And we went ahead and actually dug into the earth over here and made it as flat as possible, and we threw some gravel just to straighten it out. And dude, that's a platform, right? That's a foundation, basically.
Basically, that's just like the start of a foundation right there. We're actually going to go ahead and probably grab some cinder blocks, set some like 4 cinder blocks up, and probably level everything out, and then we'll build like the bottom frame of the house.
Frame everything up and everything. So we're probably gonna do this by ourselves, right?
Yeah, for sure. The framers are still working. I think they're actually putting in the door right now.
Yeah, they're putting in the door. They're done with the deck for the most part. I know we need to add some stairs on the outside, but you know, we're thinking about doing the spiral staircase.
Dude, that'd just be so cool, man. Since we can't do it inside the house, we'll do it somewhere on the outside, I guess.
Definitely.
We just got to order that. We don't have any wood.
Yeah, so we're gonna need to grab some treated wood for our foundation, right? Well, for our, what would you call that?
Subfloor.
Yeah, subfloor. So we're gonna do everything out of treated wood. And I believe we still have some plywood to do the floor, and then we're gonna make the walls and then go from there, hopefully.
Dude, it should be simple. I mean, we used to build tree houses back in the day, but
sideways tree house.
But back then we didn't have like the proper supplies. We just like gather whatever we could.
And we used a handsaw just to cut them out and stuff like that. It was crazy, but now we need to actually bring a chop saw and probably maybe just a skill saw. No need for a chop saw.
That's what they're using.
They never used the chop saw the whole entire time. So We're gonna bring a skill saw, probably an air compressor,
and a nail gun.
and a nail gun. So we already got some power finally, so we just have to run a power cord over here, and we can probably do everything just right here, dude.
Heck yeah, no need for no generators, none of that stuff, dude. We are ready to go, but it is a little late on us. We did a bunch of cleanup and made some things happen.
Oh yeah, so we're just gonna have to continue tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day here, and we actually talked to our contractor this morning, and we told him that we already flattened out a spot here and we put some gravel down for our brand new well house that we're gonna build. And he actually recommended that we pour a concrete slab because we gotta build this sucker to last. Honestly, we want this well house to last just as long as that house over there, because this well right here is our only source of water, and we got a bunch of expensive components that we gotta protect. So we don't want the bottom of this well house to start to deteriorate or anything like that. We just got to make sure that none of that stuff goes bad. So instead of building this shed or this well house on this gravel right here, we're just gonna go ahead and build a perimeter in which when the concrete truck actually comes out here, he can just pour that stuff in. Then we'll probably do all the finishing work ourselves. So we got to build a nice little perimeter. I don't know, out of 2x4s or 2x6s. We're about to figure that out, but we did grab a bunch of tools with us this morning, so we are ready to get to work. So let's just go ahead, grab those tools, and hopefully get a perimeter built. Dang, son, that's gonna be a pretty legit slab right there, man.
Dude, that's probably the best slab I've ever seen so far. Well, not a slab. This is actually called a form, you know, a slab form. I guess that's what you call it.
Man. We had to do a lot more leveling than we thought, and this is actually a little bit more difficult than I thought as well, dude.
Oh yeah, we thought we leveled it out with the bucket on the skid steer. I thought I took it perfectly straight, but I guess not. As you can tell, the back is still kind of high up, so we ended up making the front a little bit bigger. So the slab is going to be a little bit thicker up front, but hey, dude, that's
how you do it right there, man.
That is what it is right there. And we even threw a little drain. We just found some PVC laying around, went ahead and cut it. You know what? It's better to have a drain in a well house, because you never know, dude. A pipe could bust, spewing water everywhere, and it'll just drain into the
That
drain.
is awesome to have. We also leveled that sucker out. We threw a string, bunch of leveling, man.
Oh yeah, the slab is perfectly straight. Like, not the slab, the form is perfectly straight, leveled all the way around. That way, whenever they pour it, all we have to do is just, you know, make sure it's just right up to the 2x4.
Dude, I can't wait to do the finish work on it. You know,
yeah,
like,
we're gonna be doing all that, so we're gonna have to get some. What are you got? Those trowels or whatever you call?
That's gonna be our first time ever messing with some concrete or like that, something like that, or slab first
Dude,
time.
this is our first time ever forming a slab, so we learned a lot, but I think that's pretty dang good for the first
Pretty
time.
dang good, dude. Talk about a quality well house, dude. We may have to just double up and do 2 stories on the sucker.
2-story well house.
But anyways, that's all we're gonna do for the well house right now until we get some concrete first thing Monday morning.
Hopefully we can get that sucker poured in Monday. That would be awesome, but that's pretty much it for right here, right?
Let's go to the porch now. The guys actually finished that sucker up and the door.
Oh yeah, let's go check it out.
Check that out, dude. They finally got the door in. That's a nice door right there. Go ahead and put that sucker to the test,
Dude,
man.
check this out, man. That is just so legit. And now you can see an awesome porch back. You ready to go out there?
I'm ready to go out there. I'm gonna have to hit widescreen mode, dude.
Check this out. Dang, son.
Dude, this thing is actually pretty dang big. 16 feet out and I think 16 feet wide, dude.
This is a massive deck, and this is super nice, dude. Man, I can just already see flipping some burgers right here with a grill, or even putting a smoker up here. You know what I mean?
Smoker, maybe even a hot tub. I know this thing is sturdy, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. We can put anything up here, but dude, this is just legit. They finally finished it up, dude. Check out the rails, dude. This is nice, and they did the 2x4s, not the little 1x1s that I was talking about. So this is legit. I mean, and on top of that, we're gonna redo these windows. I'm saying these windows because we're doing this window and this window. So this window is actually gonna go further down to match the door, and we're gonna have some opening windows here because we are doing that little bar area.
Little bar area, yeah, we're gonna do the bar on the inside, and also we're thinking like doing a countertop right here. What do you call it, a granite countertop?
Basically just having a little seating area out here as well, which would be really awesome. That way you can, if you want a soda pop, crack you a soda pop, and you give whatever you want.
It's gonna be like, yeah, like a bar, literally. Like you're gonna serve people. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. But you might be wondering why we have a hole right here, because due to our codes around this city, you have to have an exit upstairs and downstairs on each level, and this is where our stairs are actually going to go. And we decided not to do the stairs out of this wood because I don't think they'll look good. You know what I mean?
Me neither. Like from the front, looking from the front, you're going to see a big old staircase going down, a wooden one. I think a spiral staircase would kind of minimize how big they are, I guess.
And I believe spiral staircase is just going to give it a little bit of character. It's going to look actually really good with a spiral staircase.
Yeah, definitely going to have to order one here soon. If anybody knows where we can get a spiral staircase, let us know, man.
Let us know. We're looking around everywhere, but we're probably just going to have one right here come off the side, or we can do a bridge over there. Who knows, man? There's endless opportunities.
A bridge that way? Dude. We're still going to brainstorm, and probably in the next video, I think we're going to start doing some landscaping out there because the framers aren't out of here. They did an amazing job. I guess that's going to be pretty much it for today, man.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So that is pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. We did get a bunch of work done today, but we got some awesome things lined up as well. And honestly, I can't wait to finish up that well house and start doing some landscaping in the backyard with those massive rocks. But you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that. So make sure your guys' post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.